Got some breaking news. A neighbor saved 2 people from an apartment fire in southwest Houston. The blaze started about 4:15 at the units on Brays Valley near Renwick. A neighbor tells us she heard a family screaming and then woke all of her neighbors up. She then started throwing water on the fire.
All I could see was black, thick smoke. And from the top, when I tried to go down the corridor, it was really hot. So I started throwing water from on the top to leak down, to help.
Firefighters treated 2 people for smoke inhalation at the scene. We saw them getting some oxygen. Firefighters say they aren't sure how the fire started. This morning, police are looking for the man who shot and killed 2 women at an Upper Kirby apartment complex. This is a real mystery here. Residents heard gunfire about 6 yesterday evening at the apartments at Norfolk and Buffalo Speedway. Police officers arrived and found 2 women shot to death in one unit. Preliminary information from police indicates this may be some kind of domestic incident. Officers say that the shooting may involve the boyfriend of one of those victims. Now, this is the latest in a series of 6 homicides in 24 hours across Houston and Harris County. We mapped them out for you here. This week, ABC13 confirmed murders are up 37% this year in the city. 2020 could mark a 5-year high. HPD Police Chief Art Acevedo tells us domestic violence homicides are down this year, but drug trafficking homicides are increasing. That is in part, we're told, due to COVID-19 restrictions.
And speaking of COVID-19, the latest now on the pandemic, the Pentagon deploying a medical unit to help with the surge in cases we're seeing here in Houston.
That means the numbers are just out of control. The Army plans to send its Urban Augmentation Medical Task Force on Monday. ABC 13 reporter Micah Hatfield has more about this unit and how the heat may affect testing. Micah?
Hey, good morning, Stephen and Erica. We are at the San Jacinto College in Pasadena. Their testing site actually opened at 6 o'clock this morning, much earlier than usual. And there are dozens of people who are already in line out here. They opened early because of the heat, because testing sites had to close early yesterday, and they didn't want to have to turn people away from getting tests. And you see, people are not upset about having to come a little bit earlier. They've been lined up since well before 6 o'clock this morning. This site, like the one in Cy-Fair, both opened at 6 o'clock. Harris County's mobile testing units are going to be opening at 7:30. With our number of cases and deaths increasing in the state of Texas at a rate higher than officials are comfortable with, the federal government is sending resources to Texas. Specifically, they're being activated to the Houston area to fight COVID-19. Monday, an Urban Augmentation Medical Task Force is going to arrive, as well as a disaster medical assistance team. We know that the UAMTF consists of 85 people, including clinical and administrative staff, operational medicine, infectious disease, preventive medicine, nursing, and respiratory therapists. They do not come with medication or ICU capability, but the team says they are able to staff a 250-patient bed-filled medical station.
The next step would have to be a lockdown. The last thing I want to do, the last thing anybody in Texas wants to do, is to see another lockdown. Hence, the best thing everybody can do is do this thing that is inconvenient of wearing a face covering, knowing that it will keep your jobs open, your economy open, and your businesses open.
Unfortunately, Governor Abbott believes the worst is yet to come in Texas. Thursday, the state reported more than 100 deaths, which was a record, and it seems like we are setting a new record for cases or deaths every day here in our state. At San Jacinto College, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Micah, thanks. Now let's take a look at the latest numbers in Southeast Texas. The death toll has also topped the 700 mark. Overall, Texas saw 95 additional deaths just yesterday, including the youngest victim in Texas, a 6-month-old in Corpus Christi. Harris County and City of Houston reported more than 1,000 cases yesterday. Houston alone had 670 new cases and 9 new deaths here. Deaths, of course, a lagging indicator, meaning they are the last statistic to change when there is a spike of COVID-19. These alarming numbers are why the governor has extended his disaster declaration for another 30 days, but has not yet officially put in place a lockdown again here in Texas, though he said he may do that. Well, we wanted to show you some options on where to get free testing this weekend in our area. You may want to grab a pen or just your phone to jot these down. ABC 13's Tom Cook explains each location has some different requirements.
Let's show you the locations run by the Texas Division of Emergency Management. You can see the addresses listed on your screen. Again, these locations are by appointment and will be running today and tomorrow. You can go to txcovidtest.org to book an appointment. The Houston Health Department runs 2 drive-through testing sites Monday through Saturday, regardless of symptoms. They're at Butler Stadium on the southwest side and Delmar Stadium on the northwest side. They do reach capacity of 650 tests almost every day. Call ahead to 832-393-4220 to get an identification code. Anyone who lives in Fort Bend County can get tested for free. The county is running free testing sites from Rosenberg to Katy to Missouri City. They're open weekdays 8 to 5 and Saturday 10 to 2. You can call 281-238-2363 to schedule. You can also access a link online. Here's what to do while you wait for results. Experts are urging anyone who is experiencing symptoms to stay home and quarantine while waiting for test results. If you're not having symptoms, it's recommended you wear a mask, wash your hands, social distance, and avoid heavily populated areas to lessen the chance of spreading it if the test is positive.
Good information there from our Tom Cook. Well, it's important to remember those different requirements for those testing sites, and some of those change week to week, so you'll want to do your research before heading out. We have all those listed over at ABC13.com, as well as information on sites in Montgomery and Galveston counties.
A major disruption this weekend on the west side. A total closure of the West Loop northbound and southbound all the way through Monday morning at 5 a.m. Avoid the area or use Chimney Rock to get into the Galleria and Uptown areas. Also over toward downtown, beware some closures on the ramps. I-10 eastbound and westbound to 45. Of course, this isn't a total closure, but it could cause some backups through the area. And if you use the red line, this closure is of note. The red line Saturday and Sunday, the southern portion between Fannin South and the Downtown Transit Center, there will be free shuttles every 10 minutes, but give yourself some extra time due to the closure.
All right, good morning. Get ready for another stretch of very hot days. The next 6 days will have heat indices at or above 100 degrees, some spots well above that. Live shot as you start off your weekend. Already a heat index of 90 degrees in the morning on your Saturday, so already a rough start. Here's where we're headed today. Again, heat indices between 110 and 115 in places. Houston just right there around 109, 111 in Katy, potentially, very hot. So please take it carefully out there. If you're going to be spending any time outside for an extended period, make sure you stay hydrated. It'll sneak up on you. Heat exhaustion or, again, heat stroke, one of the most common fatalities this time of year. Please be careful out there. Dangerous heat continues for 4 days now, and I expect us to probably have a heat advisory many of those days, and then finally getting a break as that high pressure slides north. We'll reintroduce rain chances finally Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the following week, even better chances. Fingers crossed for that rain. Could even see a stray shower Thursday. Man, we could take it. All right, heat advisory through 7 p.m. Saturday night.